Once the powerful force of his silverine power killed the last supreme dragon, he fainted as he expended a lot of energy. Another supreme dragon emerged in that village while he was unconscious. He enjoyed eating girls. She was chopping the demon's roots out of the settlement in the meantime when she noticed the monster taking possession of him. He is incredibly strong. The monster roots were crushed in a matter of seconds, and he suddenly understands that another supreme dragon is hiding there. Then he bolted to murder him. He went there, gave him a face kick, and threw him away. He knew the scared girl behind him, but she didn't know him. She was going to be his future mate. The girl who was behind appeared then. He didn't die after kicking him so hard. Then he fed him a small ball of energy, and he burst out. He had become so strong, he told her, if she stays with him, she will die. That girl was watching this whole thing secretly. Then the girl came and appeared before him. He was crying then. He then tried to persuade her, but she left without listening to him. He was about to leave and came in front of her when he went to convince her again that he fainted in front of her. Then, when he woke up, he couldn't understand why this was happening to him. Then, it asked her why. She then turned away without hearing. She examined him thoroughly while he slept. She finds out that there is a silver sword in his body. By that, he can generate a lot of energy. She was getting a power plant then. He then uses his silverine battle arts to slay a dragon and demonstrate his power. Then after she saw that, she appeared in front of him in her original form. She then agreed to join him. After that, he went to the neighboring village and finished killing one dragon after another. She then saw this and started making new tricks for the hunters. Since the other hunters have no strength at all, she exploits them using his strength and appeared before him. He assured them there was no need to be concerned. She would set them up to battle him because there was a supreme dragon that lived there. They said, "We can fight that dragon with everything we have." She later noticed them in her storage area. There were a lot of contemporary weapons stored there. He directed his energy toward each gun's bullets, making it easy for them to slay the dragon. That evening, they were ready to kill the dragon. Because of its force, the cyclone they had fired was freezing. The supreme dragon within realized what was happening outside. Not much has altered. As the cyclone's intensity increased, they used his first bullet, which he used all of his effort to fire. The moment it struck the cyclone, the entire structure trembled. Ragna utilized his magic to send an arrow into his chest, just as he was about to lose his temper, and the sunshine eventually destroyed him. Following everyone's congratulations, they moved in the direction of the capital. They planned to travel there by train. He had never seen such a crowd when they arrived in the city. Ragna was ordered by her to keep put and wait for her slime to be told, as his body was becoming worse. She advised Ragna not to fight if the genuine target appeared in front of him. She had other job to do, so she left. Later, she ran into the dummy general officer she had made. He gathers data on her behalf. She had a second servant stationed there to watch over things. People were urged not to be afraid of dragons during that time because the capital was in the process of hanging and burning a dragon. When he finally noticed it, he started to leave. Then he saw his true target, Winged Monarch, who then told them she was searching for someone to kill her. He had previously given them orders to assist him when he assaulted the main target. Then one of them mentioned that Winged Monarch had been spotted in this capital recently and that it would be hard to kill her. Time control magic is the specific magic she uses. In the interim, she noticed him and began inquiring about his health. He wanted to kill her at that moment, but he didn't know what to do. He stopped seeing the child with her and left. When her subordinate arrived and asked about him, he was already on his way. As talks about countering her particular talents, time control magic, were taking place, Ragna was preoccupied with worrying about when he would be able to hit her. Then, distraught, he left for another location, while she talked to her colleagues about how to instantly kill everyone. Ragna was furious when he heard it, and when he could take it no more, he approached her and urged her to stop. His strength is so great that the man in front of him fractures his body and collapses. Winged Monarch, unable to take it any longer, began exerting all of her strength. Then, in a single swipe, he tore her to pieces. He attacks her before she has a chance to recover. They have no bearing on the assaults she launches. The struggle went on, and he suddenly hit her, sending her flying into the air. At that point, he became furious. She then gave the order for them to go aid him because the battle was raging over the capital. He kept tearing her to bits. All of a sudden, one of her men has caught him in a capsule. He's become so enraged that nobody can stop him right now. Then, with all of his might, he emerged and broke it into pieces. Continued is for viewing. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon to get any updates.